championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Pressure is coming. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog, it's a big stage, all odds are against you, and you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. You bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff to the back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They get him down, but he crosses midfield, so out the ball to 44.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
No way to run up the middle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He gets hit as he threw the football there on third down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Williams. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short and see what you can do from here.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. They'll run it with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, SMU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught in the flat by the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs. He broke away, and they could couldn't catch it.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackles, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
You're swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they come roaring back now. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grinding away with their running game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Irish. The comeback is on.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the extra point was up and good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Handoff in a single back formation. Crosses the 35. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. offense in great scoring position here.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Ball handed off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And so it all comes down to a game-winning field goal attempt here in the final seconds. That one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves,